Okay. Let me check my sound now. Check my sound now. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let me check. Okay. Okay. Just let me check. Okay. There we go. Right, you can hear me. That's great. I'm going to try and not press any buttons at all and not double tap the back of my phone and activate the camera in my phone. So I'm watching on my screen. Hello, Anne. Hello, Michelle, Kerry, Nicole, Laura, Bev. Lovely to have you here. Let me double the camera in. Right, my sound is working. Wonderful. I thought I was having no tech issues at all. I thought, yes, this is working, but I was getting sound from another video. One of my videos, because I had to go and get some information off the video, and it was playing, not this video. Oh my dear word. Oh my dear word. No sound again. Video. I do have sound. Could someone just type to Laura that the sound's working? No sound. I had sound on mine. Maybe. Oh, hold on. I wasn't live. No. Okay, so do any of you have sound? You have sound, Kerry. Okay, maybe they're behind a little bit. Sound is working. Awesome. So hello everyone. My name is Ellen Woodbridge. I'm an independent, sorry, I should be looking at you all. I want to go live chat. Thank you. Thanks, Nick. You're the best, Nick. Hi, everyone. My name's Ellen Woodbridge. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to the chaos. That is always the start of my Facebook Live video, my YouTube Live videos. Oh, my God. I don't know what I can do to fix this. It just seems to be a thing that happens. Sound okay? Thank you, Bev. You've got sound, Jane. Hi, how are you? Yes, thank you, girls, for the support. Now, girls, can you see each other's comments? Because I know Ruth Trice, who was having some issues this morning in her video. So, hey, Jane. So if anyone can tell me if you can see each other's comments, I know there were issues. So, and I feel sorry for her because it's obviously something totally beyond her control. So today, like Ruth's video earlier, is Christmas Stampathon time. So for those of you, I know I've had a fair few new people. Hey, Martine. Oh, speaking, you guys had to speak in emojis? Oh my God, that's really weird. Hey, Lisa. So yeah, let me explain the Christmas Stampathon. I'm going to ignore you guys for a second, but I will come back and read your comments. So Christmas Stampathon is a group of demonstrators who many years ago got together to go, oh my God, and it was around Christmas time. We went, oh my God, we have so many cards to make. And that is kind of where the Christmas Stampathon was born. So we start in January on the 25th because the 25th of December is Christmas Day. And we have put up a challenge every month to make multiple Christmas cards to a theme. And that goes all the way through till the end of the year. So hopefully by the end of the year, you'll have a stash of cards, tags, all of those types of things that you can use. And when you get to the end of the year, if you don't quite have enough cards, you've at least got a great start. I know last year I had enough cards. I think I had enough cards, but I needed some more current cards. So I think I made less than 20 extra cards, and the cards that I made were fairly simple, and they were just sent to send out to customers. So that was great for me. I had time enough for life, and I wasn't stuck in here going, what am I doing? So that said, we are a group on Facebook. You can come over, get inspiration, share your projects that you make every month. So Christmas Stampathon 2026 is what we are. And this month's theme is texture. I have struggled. I normally have some kind of project idea in mind. I have nothing. I have lots of products on my desk, but I have no idea. It doesn't help also, and this isn't an excuse, it is just how it is. Stampin' Up has put all of the Christmas products that I had on the last chance list. So I know Ruth this morning used fragrant layers dyes, which is beautiful, and that worked really well for her. And I have grabbed out a non-Christmas stamp set that is in the annual catalogue, and I've grabbed out some embossing folders and some papers. Now the papers have the look of texture, and one of them actually has texture. So I'm kind of starting from there, and then I will add a sentiment or something like that, and that will make it extra Christmassy. So yes. Elisa had issues as well this morning. I set this live up last night. It was after midnight I set this live up, but maybe because of the way I scheduled it, I don't know. Hey, Ida, how are you? Sorry, I was ignoring everyone for a sec to get my spiel out. Flying by the seat of your pants, crafting is the best, Ellen. Oh, my God. I don't know about that sometimes, Nick, but thank you. Thank you. Good. Everyone's saying hello to each other. I love that. I love my community here. I really, really do. Okay, so Christmas Stampathon texture. So you just need to make a couple of cards using texture. Now, don't forget bonus days finishes in a few days. So if you have vouchers, please redeem them. I don't want you to have vouchers and not use them, because having a discount is great. Also, the reason I am a demonstrator, because I get a discount on my products. This is my hobby as well as being a little business for me, and we do have a join offer at the moment where you will receive the Stampin' Positioner for free as part of joining for the month of, what are we in? The month of February. I wanted to say March, but no, we are still in February. My mind is in March. So don't forget about that, and have a look at the kits for the month. I am going to go back and buy one of the kits, this month's kits, but I'll probably buy it next month. I keep on looking at it and I really do love it. So, I need to buy it. And I've seen next month's kits, or three kits next month, and they all coordinate together, which is good. But I'm going to buy one part of next month's kits and one of this month's kits. So yeah, the fun of being a demonstrator, I get to see things early. Yes, Ida, Ellen is great. What did I miss? Thank you for saying I'm great. I appreciate that. Sometimes I don't feel it, so having some external validation is a very lovely thing, and I appreciate it. I'm going to flick around, show you the products I've got, and we will come up with at least 2 cards to make. I would like to make 2 cards the same, but if we make 2 different cards, that is okay as well. And that's okay for you in the challenge, to make 2 different cards to the same theme. That is perfectly fine. So let's see if I can keep everything going, not lose sound, and flip around. Okay. So I've not pressed any buttons yet. Moving my stand so you guys can be comfy. Yes, flying by the seat of my pants is pretty much how I live my life. So crafting is no different. Okay. So let's zoom in. Zoom in. Move the stand. Of course I just move my mat. Now I've got 12 by 12 paper, so I don't want to zoom in too much. That is... I knew I'd zoom in. Okay, I think that's as far as I want to go. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Okay, this is my pile. I'll turn off the light and I'll be back. Okay, so let's see how we go here. Okay, in my chair. Right. So, if I ask for a heat pack pathway through this video, please don't be alarmed. I've just had a really crappy back this week. Oh, you got Happy Mail yesterday. I got two lots of, well, I got birthday Happy Mail today. I've got to check the postmark because it did not come from Australia. I got a birthday card today, which made me very happy. I love receiving cards in the mail, but I was a bit alarmed that we're at the end of February and I got a birthday card that my birthday's at the beginning of December and I received some belated tin swaps. So yes, Happy Mail is the best. Okay, so I have grabbed out the Dots and Stripes stamp set. I can reveal, not like everyone's going to get this, that this Dots and Stripes stamp set in the annual catalogue is not going to stick around. Why isn't it going to stick around? Because it's a red rubber set and we are no longer producing our red rubber. But what I thought was this diagonal stripe here was very much like a candy stripe, and these stripes here were peppermint stripes. So I thought, oh, they're Christmassy, but it's not Christmassy set, and it's current. So this comes in, it's a background stamp, but it comes in the 4 separate stamps that you can take apart and use. So I got that out. Now, I cannot guarantee that some of these products are available in your market. Okay, I have checked the Australian market last night and they are available here, but I cannot guarantee any other market. So I do humbly apologise if you decide you need this and it's not available in your market. So this is the Wreath embossing folder that we had in our September to December catalogue. So it is currently on the last chance list. So I grabbed that out for texture. I did do a lot with this embossing folder at the end of last year. Now, for the life of me, I was going to look it up and I never got there, the name of this embossing folder, because I always forget, and it's a massive embossing folder. So you can put your card front, well, it doesn't matter because it's non-directional, but you can get all different parts of the round of circles. Okay, so if I put in embossing in here, it should bring up all of the embossing folders. That is the theory. Hey, now I can see embossing. This is called the dotted circles. Now this is a 3D embossing folder. So, and I also have the Wreath embossing folder. This is in the annual catalogue. This is the Season of Elegance Specialty Designer Series paper. I thought this paper has the look of texture, but it's not texture. So texture can be taken in many ways. It can mean the actual physical texture, or it could be the look of texture. Hey Maureen, how are you? So I grabbed out the Season of Elegance Designer Series paper. I'll come back to this paper. Okay, I also got out the textured metallic specialty paper. So this actually does have a smaller bit of texture in it. Just hold on one sec. David, could you get my water bottle, please? Thank you. I knew I was missing something earlier. Oh, Kimberly, it's beautiful DSP. Now, this is where this paper comes back in. So this Wood Grain Wonders specialty, sorry. Right, I'll wet my whistle in a second. Oh, you're fine, Vicky, no problems at all. The Wood Grain Wonders Designer Series paper. This is coming out next Tuesday. So this is one of our March online exclusives. Why aren't I? I'm behind. So this paper is actually flat, but look at the texture. It's amazing. I love it. So it's got basic beige, crumb cake, early espresso, and pecan pie. Right. Sorry, dry throat. So I thought, maybe we could use that. And then we do have our wood textured specialty paper. Now this paper is actually real texture. So it's actually got real texture to it. So even though, so we can use any of these, some have faux texture, some actually have texture. And then I thought the stamps always give the look of texture because that's how they work. Oh my dear word, what just happened? No, we are back. Sorry, I was about to jump up. I was getting the spinny wheel of death. So yes, we have those as well. Now I've used these in the past and I have used blending brushes on them and all of that. Also very easily drag a ink pad over them and you will colour the top or the raised part and you will leave the debossed parts. Oh, more than happy to enable Vicky, love you. And it will leave the embossed part uncoloured. That's the theory. So that's what I've got. Where do I go to from here? I still don't know. Okay, I think I want to, because I've got all of these things. That's great. That's great. Some have texture, some don't. I think I need, at this point, to find thanks Vic, I think I need to find a sentiment set that is in stock. So just bear with me and tell me what you want me to use. So in the comments, tell me what you want me to use, because I possibly wasn't very available this morning. I got a phone call that I couldn't not take. So yes, I was going to wash my hair today, didn't do that. Not that my hair looks terrible, but I was annoyed with it yesterday. So I said, I'm going to wash it today and I'm less annoyed with it today. So maybe the phone call that I got was meant to be, and it was a long phone call. It helps if you spell things correctly. Hey, pine tree trimmings. Is this still available? This is still available. So we've got sending Christmas wishes. I do like that sentiment. What is in Festive Friends? Because I think these are the only two Christmas ones I have. But I'm thinking sending Christmas wishes is going to work. And I have to remember that I cannot hand cut, because I had these ideas going through my head going la la la. It's like, Ellen, you cannot hand cut, so you can't do that. Okay, and Festive Friends stamp set is also still available in Australia. I think I won't use Festive Friends. I just wanted a sentiment, and I think I might do some layering today. You've never seen the stripes and dots in action, and you have it, Vicky. How about doing white ink swiping over the embossed Christmas wreath, wood grain panel, and then a sentiment. Eda, that is down my alley, because do you know what? That is actually an easy thing to do. So let's go with that. But I just had an idea come into my head. Okay, so I've given you lots of ideas here. I am thinking, do I use, okay, of course it's the one right on the bottom. Okay, so do I emboss a wood textured piece? And then we've got the wood texture in the debossed. I want to see how embossing the wood textured specialty paper is going to work. Are you with me? Is this going to work? It doesn't matter if it doesn't work. It's just paper. It's just paper. And look, I have a piece here and we can just go ahead. So let's start there. And I do love Eda's idea. So I only need one piece. But if it works, I'll need a second piece. Yes. No, I agree. So what I'm going to do is going to use this for the embossed piece and then put it on the wood grain. Yes, I'm totally with you, Eda. Let me read that again. What about, white ink over. Oh, I'm with you. So what I want to do, I will do your idea and I will do my idea, and that'll be our 2 cards and 2 card fronts. Right. Okay. And we'll see how much white ink I have. So I like the idea of using the pecan pie. Okay, I'll show you both the dark ones. If I can. This whole right-handed thing, when I normally use my left, is, it's getting really annoying. Really annoying. So I think you see more texture on the pecan pie. I'm just having a look to see if you guys can see yeah, you can see the texture on that, but I think I like, no, go with this. Go with the early espresso. Okay, right. So we've used both wood grain pieces at this point. Right, paper in and protected. Sorry for the banging, but you know, these are the things. And no, even though I chose all of those things, I do not need to use all of the things. Okay, wood grain going across. Directionality doesn't bother me at this point. Looks suede. Yeah, it's just normal paper. There is nothing, there's nothing special about the paper. It is literally just normal designer series paper. It's not specialty. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to need my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine with the embossing plate. So we are using a 3D embossing folder. I also need suggestions on what colour I'm going to be swiping over the wood texture specialty paper, please. So I love that you guys are so involved today. It takes some of the, oh my God, what the hell am I going to do out of it. Okay, so take out my cutting plates. Bring in the embossing plate. Okay, now I think I don't think I'm centrally going to place these. I think I'm going to place them off to the side. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just placing them off to the side, so then I've got room in the middle. This is the emboss piece. This is green over white with maybe red embellishments. Yes, and I do have those berries. Hey Susie, how are you? Oh Susie, you've just missed the normal hoo-ha that happens around here. Had some technical issues, trying to decide what I'm going to use, all of those things. Now, have we lost all of our texture? We have not. Wow. Oh my word. Oh, we've even kept the texture in the embossed pieces. I love it. Oh my God. That is the best experiment. Sorry, I'll bring it down. Hey Sue, how are you? Oh my God. That looks so good. Right. Okay, now let's take our plain piece and see what happens. Now we may get some white core coming out of this designer series paper. We'll see. I've just chosen to do the other side. Not that it makes a difference, but you know, too far through. Pull it back. Now the other thing you can use to add ink over these is a brayer. Now I don't have one of the Stampin' Up brayers. I've got one of the old Stampin' Up brayers. I know, Nick. It is in the annual catalogue. And it's hiding in the annual catalogue as far as I'm concerned. Yes. Yeah, it's great. I thought I would definitely... Sorry, my mouth is away from the microphone here. I thought for sure I was going to be losing that that wood grain in the embossed part. Do I? Yes, I do, Ida. But what I find with the brushes is I get the background and I don't necessarily think I want to catch the background, if that makes sense. So the blending brushes kind of, yeah, the bristles go into areas you don't want. So I would like to try the swiping. So you can see I do have a little bit of the white has come through because it is a 3D embossing folder. Now we're going to work with this one first. I do not know how inky this ink pad is, in all honesty. So we're just going to try. Oh my God, Sue, you tagged everyone. That's impressive. Okay. I do have a little bit, but a little bit is not enough. So I'm going to get my re-inker, and this is a thing with our white inks. Oh, hold on. Stretching here. This is just my specialty ink re-inker holder here. Okay, and that's my, and it's even called Whisper White. Like, that's how long I've had this, considering we are now on 2 basic white. So I keep all my specialty re-inkers together. Now, I try not to super over ink this because, I don't know, it just works re-inking it every time you actually need it. Oh, now this is really thick ink, so I am using all my might here. But I was mostly using my right hand. Oh, thank you, Vicky. I like them too. Now, I am thinking of going totally rogue and using shaded spruce on our thing. I don't use shaded spruce too much, but it's calling me today. So I have my, and I can see how much that has just soaked in. So I'm just giving it a massage. Do I need it to be perfect? No, because I'm not stamping with white ink. We are just using it to colour our wreath. So, and this is pigment ink. So it isn't our normal ink. It is pigment ink. Oh no, Nicole, kick the cat off the box. Ah, right. Is that the effect you're after, Ida? And I'm literally just putting the ink pad on the embossing, and I am just not adding too much extra pressure. Now, I am adding extra pressure now because we have different... So up here, I have just swiped it with no extra pressure. Down here, I have used extra pressure because we have different levels of embossing, because it is designed to have different levels. Offer a snack. I love that, Bev. Snack? No, it is a cat after all. Sometimes they will see through the snacks and go, nah, I'm not moving. Not that I've ever owned cats. David is definitely not a cat person, and neither are my parents. So I had a greyhound growing up because my grandfather bred greyhounds, and don't come at me, but he did race them. But they were definitely humane, not how things in the last couple of years have been. If anyone, and I'm talking to my Aussie peeps here, I don't know if the greyhound industry across the world has had all the issues. Okay, so that is it with white. Now this ink is still wet. It will dry back. Oh, she's grumpy today, Nicole. That's not good. Leave her as is. Okay, so, oh, Bobby, that's cute. So Ida, is that how you thought that was going to come out? Once again, really quick and easy. I need to close that ink pad. Not that it matters that white gets on anywhere. Ah, yes. Ah, good. I'm glad you like it, Ida. Yeah, so we have Fred. He was our greyhound. And sadly, we lost him when I was in primary school. There is a whole story to that because I saw my dad go into the vet when I was at school, because the vet was across the road from my school. So I saw Dad go in and say goodbye, which was a bit sad. But that's okay. Long time ago. And now I've had all of David's guide dogs for the last 23 years, basically. David has had a guide dog, but Miss Louisa has been the most family guide dog out of all of them. Okay, so this craft ink pad, which I said was pigment ink, is a foam ink pad. I'm just going to yell out to David again. David, my water! Please excuse me while I run to the kitchen. No, I'm up. I'm in a light. Okay, and she's back with water bottle. I've already taken a swig on the way back. So hopefully that works. Oh, 21, Bev. That's old. Oh, and here comes Miss Louisa. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to go over very lightly. Hey, Jody. So, very lightly. And I'm literally just dragging. So I think I want to go in a little heavier. So with this kind of technique, you're much better to go in slowly rather than to go. He's in a meeting, Bev. He's in a meeting. It's fine. I didn't realize he was in a meeting. Otherwise, I would have got up and got it myself. Okay. So, and the fun thing is with this, I have got a couple of lines elsewhere, but that's fine. I am just going to pop that there. I'm just going to clean up the extra ink. But while I'm doing that, the fun thing is the heavier inking is on the highest, because I had to go over it multiple times, and then you've got lighter ink on the deeper impression, which I like. So really happy with that. Okay, so that ink is now gone. I am going to close this ink pad up. Now, white ink for me, I will tell you, Ida, you are very lucky, because white ink and I are not friends. For some reason, white ink never, ever, ever dries for me. So, we will see how we go today. Yes, it is. It is. And it is winter somewhere. It's just not winter here. So, how are we going with this? Okay. Still a little bit wet, but that's okay. And we did just re-ink the ink pad, but they are fine. So dots and stripes ink pad. So what I'm thinking is cutting a strip of paper, because we can't hand cut, cutting a strip of paper to a bit smaller than this and stamping it. Haha, funny. But then I'm wondering how I'm going to add my sending Christmas wishes over it, because I would want to do that in red on both of them. Or maybe I just have two strips and then one strip goes over and this strip peeks out the bottom. I think that's the only way I can do it. Oh yes, definitely winter there. Nick, heat setting doesn't normally work for me too. Oh, I'm so sorry it's so cold there. Yes, Susie, I do too. I'm very sad for it to be on the last chance list. Okay, so let's get our things out. So I just want to use this stripe, even though the peppermint stripe would work perfectly for Christmas as well. We're not going to use that today. 31 yesterday. Today is 9. That's just bonkers, Anne. That is just ridiculous. Okay, so we can all tell I've used this one quite a bit, and it's actually lost some of its stick. So what I might start doing is cleaning the back side of the stamp, and that will give us back some stick. Okay, so I've just gone through and given that a bit of a wipe just with my water on here, so nothing crazy. And I'm just going to grab 2 blocks. Now, if I feel I need some of the metallic or something, look, I could heat emboss, but we've got the metallic specialty paper, so we can use that. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Okay. And a fond farewell to these. Color. I'm tempted to use, well, we've used white. I was going to say I'm tempted to use some basic beige, but I think I have to go white for both. Real red, cherry cobbler. I think cherry cobbler might be the winner because when you put shaded spruce and cherry cobbler together, they just look stunning. And they work really, really well together. So I think that is our choice. Let's grab down my scraps of basic white paper. Now, so I actually want something quite thin. And a lot of those thinner pieces I normally throw away, actually. So I may just need to cut down some pieces, which totally fine. Totally and utterly fine. So I'm going to do some measuring here. I really didn't need all those. So this, the actual stamped surface is a bit over 1 inch. So I want it less than 1 inch, basically. Let me just pop these to the side. Sorry, I'm just doing some eye measuring here. Sorry, I'm just seeing if I need to stamp this one twice or once. Okay, I think I'll get a longer piece and I'll just stamp it a few times. Because I can't see through the stamp, I may stuff it up the first time. But you know, that's just the way life is. Okay, so I can no longer put this up all the way where I need to do it. So we just want it under 1 inch. So this really isn't anything. And I touched it. Okay, put it down. So it's like 7/8 of an inch. Okay, I think that'll work. I may as well keep that piece anyway for when I need another smaller piece. Okay, so we'll just deal with our candy stripe first. Okay. And I will do it a couple of times. You know, better to have more than not enough. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Okay, so cherry cobbler. Now, even though this is a red rubber stamp, I am still, like with my photopolymer stamps, just running my hand over it. Can't tell you the last time I used this. So this will just pick up the ink even better than it normally would. Okay, I think we're pretty good. And hold. Okay, that worked. Is it perfect? No. Do I need it to be perfect? No. And then I can just use the trimmer to trim it up. Oh, I didn't get it the whole way. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I can just hide the top of that one. This one's fine. We are all good. It's handmade and that's fine. Oh, I didn't think about what colour I'm going. I can just use a shaded spruce for our sentiment. That's fine. I am fairly good, thank you, Lisa. Just didn't know where we were going with this card, and Ida gave us a great what we can do, and that's what we're going with, and that's great. Okay, so just do some trimming here. Okay, so trim here. I am missing the tiniest bit on the top here, but that will get tucked under our sentiment, which is what I was going to do anyway. Will I use the whole width? I don't know, but have it there to use and see where we go with it. Or do I want to? I think I want to use this piece actually. It's going to be shorter, but do you know what? That is okay. So I'm going to use the first two that I had done because the third one is just missing a little bit of ink, and it's probably more than the other two. Okay, just need to put my trimmer away because what I want to use next would be under the trimmer. Okay, so we've got those. We've got our card fronts. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Look, am I loving it on that, on there? Not totally 1000%, but that's fine. And we've got that. So we've got layering. Now, I have my sentiment. And I said I wanted to use shaded spruce. So I'll grab that back out. Open it up. Close it. Okay. And I just will trim this out. I could die cut it out as well, but you know. Oh, that looks great. Grab the second piece, spin it around. It's just there's a cut. The way it's cut on the top is not what I want to have. Okay. That one isn't perfect, but do you know what? It's pretty close enough that I'm just happy to go with it. Okay. There we go. Okay, ink pads out of the way. They can go to the side. Trimmer back down. Now, I am feeling I may want to use some metallic in here. I feel it needs it. And I'm definitely thinking of using like came out of the slot a little bit. I'm definitely thinking of using cherry cobbler card bases. So I think that will bring them up really nicely. Just need to move my bin here so I can get to my recycling. Just want to take a little bit more just to even it up. Happy with that. Yes, this one does actually look crooked, but you know, we are all okay with that. Just holding that down so the piece of paper doesn't move. Okay, so trimming those out. Now, do I want them blocky? I think I'm just going to have them blocky. That's fine. And take a little bit off this end as well. Sorry if I'm off screen. I really can't be much further up than what I am. That's pretty even. That's good. Now these wide edges are annoying me, so they may get trimmed. But that's okay. We've got the trimmer and we can do this. So that one is a lot more even. So let's just trim these white ends off because, you know, we do not need to do anything super perfectly here. Oh, perfection. Like it never ever happened. I stamped that perfectly the first time. Lisa, please tell me I said hello to you. Oh, you said hello, everyone. Great, sorry. Seeing that comment after the fact. Okay, and just take a little bit off that one. While I've got the trimmer here. Now, I may actually, oh look, I already have a gold strip. So that works well. Okay, so already have a nice gold strip that has texture in it. So we're just adding even more texture, which is awesome. Now, I've got something in my head and I just need to check if they are available still. Oh, helps if I don't put in too many. RIES with no space, please. I think they have sold out. That is a shame. I was going to use the berries, but the berries have gone. Damn. Okay, so I'm going to leave this trimmer out and we're just going to look at some of our assembly options. Let me get back to our chat. Oh, no problems. No problem. Say hi to David from us, Anne. If I can pick this up. So see, when I'm looking at them, they're going, yeah, a little bit of gold may help. So let me see if I can slide this gold. Might start my stack again. So I want to slide it in from the bottom and like have it all stepped back. Okay, loving how that looks. Do we like that layering? Because I will do exactly same layering on the other card. And this one will be popped up on dimensionals. So I'll grab those. Just have those up here. Great. Oh, why am I behind again? I keep on going off live. Ooh, yes, Eda says. And this gold doesn't look gold, but trust me, it's gold. Okay, so I am going to go for it and stick this stuff down. No more dilly-dallying. Let's just commit. Commit, commit, commit. Okay, so okay, there we go. I am going to trim this off straight away. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you. I'm glad you all agree with where my brain is going. Thank you, Eda, for the jumping off point. That was fantabulous place to start. Thank you, Bev. Now, could I do fancy ends on all of these? Hell yes, I can. But today we are not going to. So I'm trimming off as I go, just so I know what it looks like. Sometimes waiting to trim off at the end also works, but I just want to, yes, 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 that looks wonderful. I can even bring that like further down. Oh, I like that. Now this does have sticky on it, so I just want that to go away straight away. And I'll put dimensionals on both of these as I go, because we're doing the same thing on two different card bases. Okay, here we go. Okay, here and here. And here. And here. Great. I can go off to the side. Now, I don't know which one I had chosen to use. It doesn't matter. Grab my take your pick tool so I can successfully and quickly get these backs off. Okay. Now, I did want to go further down. So I think there will be great. So that is the basis. I still want to add a something something. We will get to the something something, whether I colour some embellishments or whether I grab some something. Something. We will have a look through. Thank you, Susie. So, Susie, I'm not sure if you know, but because you came in a little bit late, this is my Christmas Stampathon card. So, our theme is texture. So, I'm adding texture in a couple of different ways. So, we've added, obviously, the textured background. And using some ink swiping on the embossed backgrounds. And this paper actually has wood grain texture in the paper, where this one has wood grain print. So both texture, but one's physical and one is not. And this paper, don't forget guys, it's coming out next month. It's just not available yet. It'll be available next week. So next Tuesday I will go through all of the online exclusives, and we'll make a card using the online exclusives. Although I've used it already yesterday. I used the online Tuesday. I used the online exclusives, and then I'm using it again today. So I'm giving you all some nice sneak peeks this week, which I love. Okay, so very simple design, but showing off all the texture. Good, that's there. This is here. I'm so glad I went with the early espresso over the pecan pie. This is just, it's very, I don't know, it's very wintry, homey. So there we go, got that. Now I need to stand up to get my cardstock. So I just dropped that on the floor, but it's out of the way of my wheels, so we are all good. Okay, so cherry cobbler. So just, I could have picked up the shaded spruce, but I think the cherry cobbler is going to look really, really nice with the early espresso in there. So I have no card fronts, so just one sheet and we will get both the card fronts we need. And trimmer, great. So these are portrait cards, so I want to score on the long side in half. Oh, I almost cut that. So the lighter is the scoring tool. I do need to remind myself sometimes, and then cut the other way. So 2 card fronts, perfect. Now I can put my trimmer away. We are definitely done with it, and I'm sorry, I think I just knocked you guys there for a second. Oh, we really have gone skew-if. Oh, do I come back to an equilibrium? No, of course not. Okay. Having lines is the most annoying thing sometimes. I'll just use a bone folder we used before. Okay, score these. Fold these in half and burnish the edges. So perfect. Just give them a nice burnish so they actually close and stay closed. Yes, Ida, so do I. Sometimes I'll look at a set of colours and go, no, it needs real red. But yeah, cherry cobbler are classic. So let's just get gluing because there's no auditioning thing. See, I'm giving myself a permanent thumbs up, guys. A thumbs up from you would be fantastic to give me some solidarity here. Oh dear. We have glue just over the end here. I think that is clear. We shall find out. I can see the little glue goober sitting right at the end. So really, I can see the glue coming out, and I sadly feel if I squeeze much more, we are going to get an avalanche. The avalanche will come, but not right at this very second. Oh, that looks so rich and lovely. I was thinking of cutting these down a little bit more, but I did not. A bit too much. Still too much. It's very hard when I normally do these with like two hands. Okay, we are committing right there. Thank you, Susie. And I know you girls are all already subscribed because you're chatting in the chat. I'm actually not really squeezing this a lot. I'm just squeezing enough so some comes out. Thank you, Ida. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay. Oh, that one went on so much better. Okay, so now we are up to some embellishments. So I don't know whether this one actually just needs some like clear type embellishments or whether we want some red. I'm not sure. Okay, I just need to move a few things. Okay, so we can colour these ones in red. I also have like the pearlized, these are the Pearls of Beauty, I want to say, and I can colour those red. Yeah, Pearls of Beauty. Okay, so they're in colours. They're sitting not white. They are definitely more cream or vanilla. No. I could also, oh, I do have some brown ones. I could also colour these ones as well, and they're more iridescent. The brown on the brown, I'm not sure if it'd work, and I don't know if they are still in stock. Okay, street. Just with one E, thank you. And D, thank you. Oh, they are still available. So they are an option. Oh, they're Poppy Parade and Garden Green. Okay, they're not going to work. Well, always these ones. Oh, now these, the druzy dots would look really nice on, oh no, because I've already got gold on there. I'm adding champagne. No, not going to work. I think, okay, I have 3 gold dots left on that one. I don't know why I haven't bought another one. And these ones on the side, because they're big ones. I don't know whether these are still available, the sparkling sequins. What number are they? 165 and 875. Sorry, I'm not in the chat at the moment. Oh, these are still available. So maybe these ones might actually work. So let me come back to you while I've checked what's available and what's not. Love the colour combination. Would not have thought to put cherry cobbler with early espresso. Well, there you go. Now, I'm thinking our sparkling ones are just a given. Because our last chance list, I'm sorry if they're not available in your market, but they are available in mine and I'd like to use them. So this is adding even more texture because we've got a glittery texture with this one. So with texture being in mind, we are ticking the boxes. Okay, that can go there. This can go here. So we do have our little berry placements in the embossing folder. Where did that flick to? That flicked all the way down there. So I'm probably just picking up some of the single ones. So one here, one up here, and then one in the middle here. So because I'm not making huge multiples and these are on the last chance list, I am willing to use a few of these. Oh, it is on there. And then one here. And then I'm just going to make a decision and put one here, even though that's two, but it is kind of giving you your placement. I just kind of want to put like one, I don't like them too close to the edge, but I'll just pop on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we definitely have an odd number. And I may even use the bigger ones on this one. So these are the smaller size. Just want to move. Oh no, that's fine. I did just have two there. They are very pretty. So I'll show you both of the finished cards once I have, I may do a mix on this one, you know. And I already pretty much have the placement under control here. So I'm happy with the placement, although they are kind of in different spots here. So just going to go here. And I am kind of alternating a little. And then probably, yeah, I'm going quite rogue on this second one because the berries aren't as, they're not as prominent as on this one, I don't think. A little one next. And that can be here. Oh, come off, please. Thank you. Go back to a big one. And pop that there. And then I probably just want a little one in here. Oh, that did do a good jump. And then a little one just in here. Oh, they finished that off perfectly. Now, I could have used more white on this, but I chose to bring in the red. So, this was Ida's choice of background. So, using the, I will grab the paper. This is the upcoming, and I'll even put the paper inside. This is the upcoming, oh no, it's stuck. Wood Grain Wonders Designer Series paper. So it's not specialty, it's just normal. And that is available next week. I also used the, I'm going through papers first, the textured metallic specialty paper. So got that one. So that actually has texture in it. So hopefully you can see the texture in that. I used the Wreath embossing folder swiped with white ink over the top. The stamp set that I use, that hopefully I've encouraged Vicky to use, is the stripes and dots. So it looks like a background stamp, can be used as a background stamp, but they are actually 4 separate stamps in there. So I said this would work well for a peppermint, it reminds me of like Christmas stripes. And then we had our candy cane stripe. So yeah, that's more like a peppermint stripe, and that's a candy cane stripe. Our sentiment came from Pine Tree Trimmings. So this, unfortunately, is on the last chance list with the Wreath. So if they're not available in your market, I do apologise. They are available in my market. What else? And we used the traditional sparkling sequins. These are still available in our market. I'm pretty sure they are possibly sold out everywhere else. And I also could have used the gold ones. The gold ones would have looked equally as good. So this was my choice. So I used the wood grain. Now, the name of this is the wood textured specialty paper. This is in the annual catalogue, and it embossed and kept the wood grain in it, which I thought was particularly cool. So I loved keeping that embossing, and I swiped shaded spruce across that, and both of the sentiments are stamped in shaded spruce, and I've used the same Pine Tree Trimmings, dots and stripes, and the textured metallic paper, and then the embellishments are the same. So I have made my 2 multiple textured cards for the Christmas Stampathon Challenge. I do hope that you join us over in the group and pop in your textured cards, because I think everyone is going in different directions. This has texture on texture, like real texture on texture. This one has printed texture with real texture. And then we've got all of the implied texture in those background pieces. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, they are, look, same exact design, just different background papers gives a totally different look. You are right. My pleasure. I am going to go. I need to have lunch. I need to refill my water because I've totally finished it. And I will catch you on Tuesday with the new March online exclusives. We'll do a bit of a walkthrough, and we will make a quick card using those products. So have an amazing weekend, and I will catch you soon. Bye.